All right, so we're 10 days out now. We're training shoulders, arms, and then we're gonna finish off with some boxing. So we're about midway done through the workout. So not trying to press too heavy. As you know, I'm trying to savor an injury that I have. So not trying to get injured, as I've seen even more. I saw even more on videos that some people were getting injured right before their bodybuilding show. So trying to keep it safe, but let's still get a good sweat and get through this workout. But we're covered.
I think there's an issue with guys that be fighting if they're too heavy. Like he's fought at 205 for a long time, so he doesn't have to cut no more. So I don't think he does as much condition as he used to do. You know what I mean? That's why he got hurt. He's not as well conditioned as he used to be.
Well, you know, I was telling them that I always pay attention to the language that they use on post, because I watch almost every post-fight talk, and they don't say things for a few reasons. They don't want the commission to be like, well, y'all not fit to fight. They also don't want to give their competitor the edge of being like, oh, where are you hurt? But after they win or lose, they talk about all their injuries. Yeah. Nick Walker, the guy who's gonna probably get Mr. Olympia, he arrived Monday for the Olympia and his hamstring popped off. And then the other guy who got 8th place, his tricep got discolored and it also tore. I'm like, damn.
Yeah, one dude was young. He was just playing around with the kids. He came early. I said, hey man, go with the kids. Oh, okay. I heard him run. It sounded like a gunshot. I said, what? Whole thigh was black and blue. I was like, oh.
I was training with youngsters.
When you have that awareness to be like, whoa,
Yeah.
we done playa. That's what we were talking about yesterday. How they had canceled the whole boxing match. And it's funny because I had just made up my mind, which is stupid, which is bonehead, and you've seen it already tons of times, that we're still like, oh, well, you know what, though, I'll just go in there, throw the hands, let it all go, try to block, and yeah, my pec's probably gonna pop off. Yeah, my lat's gonna pop off. It's like, hey, you hear yourself, bro? But I had already made that decision. A few days later, find out that they had to cancel the whole show. After it sunk in for a day, then I was like, okay, that was probably for the best. And that's just the world that we know. Bodybuilders, fighters, you got to imagine about all the all the women who are getting ready, and when they get that injury, they have to either go around it, or the hard truth is like, look like you ain't gonna be able to compete. Man, it's not an option for a lot of people. When your intensity goes up, and you're having to be in a deficit, shit pops off. Not in a good way. And yes, I'm older.
Oh, really now?
Yeah.
You'll get there.
Yeah, that's what I always say. You gotta remember, I'm 40. I'm like, I'm in my prime. Are you sure your knees feel that same way?
Yeah.
Yes, we need some.
What does that mean? The hell
You sure about that? You sure about that? I arrive in Houston at 8:30 in the morning Saturday. I could do that boxing match in Galveston. The guns and hoses, or the Battle of the Badges. Nah, that's gonna be an all-day thing for me and my lady, because she still has to put up with this. And I was like, nah, Eric. But then part of me, I'm like, but you're right there. This will be like healed enough. And I was like, nah, man, just recover and live to fight another day.
Yeah.
Because I can imagine me even telling her like, hey, oh man, that'd be selfish. Plus I want to spend that. We're gonna have like a whole like staycation Saturday here, and it's gonna be awesome. dehydrated so quick. And this will be our last one, Jose.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna get a medical grade in-body scale for the new year. So you stand on it and you hold the device. So I compete in USA Boxing Masters. So right now I'm working with Coach Frank, and I have different coaches because I'm a business owner. You can find a way if you really want to do it, and I've competed now twice in 2 tournament bouts. This one would have been my my 3rd bout, but I mean, again, they canceled the whole fight. I also had an injury, so can't be mad at that really when it's all said and done. I plan on doing it for at least in the next 12 to 15 years. So my times of boxing are all over the place. On Mondays, they're at 8 a.m. over here in Pearland with Manny. On Tuesday and Thursday, they're here with Frank. Wednesday, I'm with Austin Trout over there in Midtown Maine Boxing. On Fridays, I'm back with Manny again. And then on the Saturday, if I can squeeze in with Marty Too Smooth or the Knockout Factory with Camacho, then I'll try to squeeze in that Saturday too as well. So like I said, my boxing schedule is all over the place because I make it work for the availability that I have and what each individual coach is able to provide.
Well, sit on it. That's what you gotta do. 2 years sit
That's
down.
what she
Let's
said.
go to shadow box. Coming up, throw it as you're coming up. Squat. There you go, just like a squat. There you go. Double jab. There, 1, 2, 3. Drop the body. There you go, all the way forward. There you go. Double jab. 1, 2, body, body. 1, 2, body, body. Good? Yeah.
All right, guys. So that was just a little bit of the boxing. We're gonna go ahead and finish up here. Later on in the PM, I have more weighted apparel steps with arm workout. So I'm gonna do bis and tris. Yeah, this is the last week of the hard push. Next week is the week of the show. So now next week is when we really start to relax the body, minimize cortisol levels. So, you know, even today, I felt myself wanting to go a little hard because it's feeling good. But like my coach says, hey, you know, don't push it. Don't be a dummy. Something on her tummy. So that's me right now. So let's just get through today. We're gonna have another video for you all in a few days for legs, and then we'll hit the last weekend before the show. All right, so thank y'all for joining. Peace out.